Good morning, this is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know on news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your border busters, but first, our top story. The South Dakota Supreme Court has ruled that the state is not at fault when it comes to a sinkhole in the western part of the state. In 2020, a sinkhole opened up in Blackhawk. The land was used for mining in the 1900s, unbeknownst to the landowners. The homeowner started a lawsuit against the state after being forced to evacuate. Now, over 6 years later, the South Dakota Supreme Court has unanimously ruled that the state is not at fault. The Hamlin County Sheriff's Office has released information about a poaching sting operation that had been underway since last fall. The operation saw 5 convictions, the seizure of illegal hunting equipment, including high-powered rifles, and thousands of dollars in fines being issued. 3 of the suspects were from out of state, and 2 suspects were from South Dakota. For more information about the case, as well as a high-profile case that took place last summer, check out this KELOLAND.com original by Quinn Gina online now. The new women's correctional facility in Rapid City is open. This new facility will house hundreds of women and will also provide treatment addiction services and rehabilitation efforts to reduce recidivism and help people leave healthier than when they entered.
That's why I created the Correctional Rehabilitation Task Force. We want people to leave prison better prepared to succeed than when they entered. When rehabilitation works, our communities are safer, crimes go down, and fewer people return to prison.
The facility will also offer a mother-infant building, work release programs, and education opportunities. Let's get a first look at our forecast. Meteorologist Jalen Borison. Good morning, Jalen.
Good morning, Jordan. It is going to be a very hot day here in KELOLAND. Highs climbing into the 90s East River. Well, out to the west, even a few 100s are possible. Our high in Rapid City today, 100 degrees with breezy southerly winds around 15 to 25 miles per hour. But it's just going to be a hot day regardless of where you are, as we do have plenty of sunshine. And by this afternoon, heat alerts going into effect across western, central, and northeastern KELOLAND, including an extreme heat warning in north central South Dakota, including the Mobridge area, where it could feel like 103 at times. And going into tonight, will cool down, but it won't really feel cool. Lows above average for this time of year in the 60s and 70s. 70 in Faye, 68 in Sioux Falls, and 66 in Worthington, with light southerly winds, and we'll keep the southerly winds around as we head into tomorrow, but it's going to be even hotter. Multiple highs in the 100s out in western KELOLAND. We'll take a look if there's any relief from this heat in sight and coming up in my 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Jalen. Well, Christine Erickson's mayoral runoff election victory in Sioux Falls was upheld this week in a recount. After the recount results were announced, recount board member Justin Smith praised the work of staff from the city clerk's office and the auditor's office. Minnehaha County Auditor Leah Anderson says it feels nice to hear the kind words. She shares how someone interested can become an election worker.
We have a section on our website where a person can submit a form to be an election worker. There's various ways to be an election worker. You can be a precinct worker, an absentee board worker, resolution board. There's our post-election audit that happens after the election. And then we have other needs on election night as well.
If you're interested in being an election worker, click the link in this story on KELOLAND.com. Well, several people in Brookings are campaigning to save trees in a popular park. The group is raising money to treat ash trees that have been infected by the invasive emerald ash borer.
I think when you look at it monetarily and by the benefits that the trees offer, I think saving trees is always the better deal.
The city plans on removing the trees, but they will replace them with different types of trees. In a statement to KELOLAND News, the city says it has to weigh the time and cost of treating versus removal. There's plenty of live music for you to check out this weekend, including Lively Cooler at the Birdcage in Sioux Falls. Jason Derulo is the headliner today. You can also hear Bow Wow, Gavin DeGraw, Josh Ross, and Good Road. The music starts at 4 p.m. You can also get your fill of live music at the Levitt at the Falls. Rock band Jelly of the Month Club takes the stage at 10:30 a.m. Then you can catch Grammy winner Matthew Whitaker at 7 p.m. Each show is free. There's even more live music at the Phillips Avenue Plaza in downtown Sioux Falls. Catch the Fabulous Fitty from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Head to Family Days in Larchwood, Iowa. The event Saturday begin with a 5K at 7:45 a.m. The parade is at 10:30, and events in the park run from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. They include vendors, food trucks, and live music. There's also a pickleball tournament at 11:45 a.m. And watch a free showing of Ratatouille and take part in a raffle at the Dells Theater in Dell Rapids. All proceeds from the raffle and 50% of concession sales will go to Pins, a bowling alley in Dell Rapids that burned down last month. Doors open to the theater at 9 a.m. and the movie starts at 10. Go further north and check out the 55th annual Brookings Summer Arts Festival. It goes from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. in Pioneer Park. It will feature nearly 300 vendors in 16 categories of art and artists from 12 different states. Now let's get one last check of our weather with Jalen Borison, and it's going to be a hot one today, Jalen.
Yeah, Jordan, it's not only today we're looking at, but also throughout the rest of this weekend and into next week. Check this out here in Sioux Falls. Highs in the 90s throughout the week. 96 on Tuesday, a lot of sunshine. A few more clouds start to move in though as we go into the end of our week, but temperatures well above average for this time of year. And in Aberdeen, on the brink of 100 on not only Monday, but also Tuesday. Breezier on Monday though, but then those winds calm down. For the rest of our week, we'll have a high of 97 on Friday with partly cloudy skies, and for Pierre, multiple days with chances to be in the triple digits. 103 on Tuesday, more sunshine there. We'll start to see partly cloudy skies fill in though by the end of the week. 100 on Thursday with partly cloudy skies and temperatures staying well above average there. And for Rapid City, even hotter. 104 on Sunday through Tuesday we have forecasted with windier conditions on Monday, but then the rest of the week calmer winds. But regardless, it is still going to be very hot with highs near 99 for both Thursday and Friday.